This one comes from Am I the Asshole, posted 1 year ago. Am I the asshole for not moving my wedding date? My fiance and I recently got engaged, and when I was looking for dates, we realized our anniversary falls on a Saturday this year. Perfect, right? We immediately start planning because it's approximately 9 months out, and we have to move quick to pull a wedding together. We told everyone the potential date this weekend, and they all seemed well. Monday, I got a phone call from my father. He insists that I move the date because my mother has a yoga retreat that weekend. I tell him that this date means a lot to me, and I would prefer to keep it there, and if there's any way to move the retreat. There is, but it's expensive. I offer to pay for this change out of the wedding budget, essentially having the amount that I can spend on the most important event of my life. Yesterday, I was told they would not be taking my offer to pay to move the retreat, and that we're expected to move the wedding instead. I haven't put money on the venue yet, so they think it should be fine with giving up the chance to marry on the date that means a lot to me. It became a massive fight, and now my parents and I aren't speaking. My father accused me of caring about a date more than I care about my mother. I told him that it felt as though they were choosing a yoga retreat over their own daughter.
Yeah, you're literally choosing a yoga retreat. How do you have a yoga retreat booked 9 months out? And why would you choose a yoga retreat over your daughter's wedding?
She's gonna pay for it too. Like,
that shouldn't even need to.
I know she shouldn't need to, but she's doing like a really nice thing and saying like, I really want you there. This is a really important date for me. So important that I'm willing to half my wedding budget to get you guys to come on that date.
Like, that sounds insane to me. That sounds absolutely insane.
She shouldn't have to do that.
Should not have to do that. You're her parents. You're choosing a freaking yoga retreat?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yep.
Like what?
Yep.
How? Why?
I know.
I'm so confused.
So there's an update.
Good.
Posted 21 hours ago. So the original post was 1 year ago.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
So probably like after the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Hey, everyone. It's been a while. I forgot my password. But a few people asked for updates on how my last post turned out. Unfortunately, a lot of you may not like the answer. Almost all of you said not to change the date and to enjoy my time without them there. I followed half of the advice. I eventually did relent to my family and changed the date of the wedding. My fiance, now husband, said that the date wasn't as important as my happiness and that fighting with my parents was destroying that. Now, after 6 months, we both wish we hadn't because it was useless. They still didn't show up. Not only that, but they convinced 90% of my family not to show up either. I ended up with only 4 relatives there in the crowd of about 100 guests. My mother claimed that I had been excluding her from planning by scheduling venue tours on days that my fiance and I were both free, but I didn't realize she was working, and by finding my dress by surprise on a just here to look trip without her being there. They hadn't shown any interest in planning, so I mainly didn't want to bother them. To them, this was clearly a sign that you don't want us to be there. So they went out of town on the new date. In the end, narcissist mother still got her yoga retreat, I still moved my date, and I still walked myself down the aisle. But my petty self did, in fact, strike back. I had an amazing time, and I made sure that I left obvious empty seats marked for them and told everyone the truth with a smile when they asked. The few family members that did show are now no longer speaking to them either, as are all of my friends who came. The only exception is my brother, who I'm pretty sure they asked to relay the details of the party to them, and even he has almost entirely cut them out due to how they acted. I haven't spoken to my mother since about a month before the wedding, when she told me to get all of my old things out of her house. I speak to my father very rarely, only over things like deaths in the family. My in-laws have basically taken me in as their own. I'm far happier than I ever was in the nightmare of a family I grew up with. Life is good.
Man, that hurts. Oh my gosh. What shitty parents. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, it's such a shitty situation, but it also like shows their true colors and gives you an excuse to cut them out.
Yeah, I know, but like, come on.
No, it's super shitty.
It's your daughter's wedding.
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah. makes me think, like, what other shitty things have they done to her?
Right?
Like,
This sounds like the icing on the cake. or
yeah,
the
the last straw.
tip of the iceberg or something.
Straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah. Oh, I feel for OP on that one.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yep, but she seems to be happy with her new in-laws, so.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Hey, do you know what today's date is?
What?
You know what today's date is?
May 19th?
Yeah, you know what that means?
No.
What's happening 1 year from now?
Nothing.
We're getting married. Wouldn't this be like the flyout date or something?
No.
Or like tomorrow's the flyout date?
No, we're getting married. We're flying out the, I think the 25th.
Or I thought the wedding was on the 25th.
No, the wedding's on the 28th.
Well, whatever. We're almost 1 year away from us flying to our Italy destination wedding.
Yes, good try though.
My bad. Ah.
That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very excited for that.
Very excited.
Yay.
Yeah. All right. Moving along.
Yeah.